well. But we just want to thank you so much for supporting us in Schools for Sudan. Together we have raised $5,800. So we're so happy that you're able to share this experience with us.
So why are we here? Emmanuel Jal lost his mother and became a child soldier for the Sudan People's Liberation Army at the age of 7. He was saved along with 150 other children by Emmanueal.
And now he has dedicated himself to make the difference in the lives of others. Emmanuel Jal has made a difference in our lives through his story and his works through Africa.
We are about to watch his new video, and it was made to stop the war in Sudan, and it did. So we hope that you are inspired by this message as we are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm calling out to the whole wide world. Help me scream and shout that we want peace. Big love to Emmanuel Jal.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'm looking for some people, searching for peace. Maybe together we could make the war cease. That we can send mankind to the moon. And we can bridge you the bottom of the sea. That's why it's really kind of awful to me. That we can all end the bring peace. And we cannot change the way people act. And we cannot change the way people think. So if we sit back Marie and the class that made this possible. And you guys know this. Thank you also to the whole school for coming to listen to me talking. And I want to say to thank everybody. Now I could say thank you and thank you, but I'll just try to say the video that you just saw playing right now. It's a video that we used to raise awareness about a possible genocide that was going to take place in Sudan. And so I reached out to almost everybody that I know. I reached out to my producer and a person that helped me write most of the lyrics and songs that I give out, Mr. Clinton O'Toole. So we reached out to George Clooney, we reached out to Alicia Keys, we reached out to the elders to just put a spotlight into the situation in Sudan. Because we have a country that had a history of committing genocide after genocide. You've heard about Darfur. And so we took that strategy from what happened with the STAN, a group of young people in the United States that lobbied the governments with George Clooney when they put a spotlight in Sudan about Darfur. They reduced the situation. You know, when you put a light in a dark place, what happened is the evil will perform less. So on the 9th of January 2011, South Sudan was given an opportunity either to be part of a government that have been oppressing them for years or have their own government. And so the voting went successfully, so now very soon we are expecting to have a new country. Just before before I go on, I just want to take you toward my country politics, maybe in like 1 minute. You see, the politics in my country is very dynamic and complex, yet at the same time it is very simple. Because in 1983, Sharia law was introduced into the country. And you know what that means? It means the first-class citizen was a Muslim Arab, and the second-class citizen would be their wife. Third-class citizen would be an African who was upgraded to Islam, and a fourth-class citizen would be their wife. And a fifth-class citizen would be a non-believer or a Christian, and sixth class is their wife. That's how the things happen at the policy level, at the top government level. So we had the people themselves are okay, but the government said that to happen. So my country became an Islamic state, an Arabic state, without the permission of the indigenous people. And so the people of Southern Sudan opposed it. And so a rebel movement, there was riot in universities, and then a rebel movement was formed. And so war broke out between the North and the South. And then a couple of times the government declared jihad against the people of South Sudan. So previous in the 70s, 1.5 million people died. In the 80s, 2.5 million people got killed. And in that war, my mother too was claimed by that war. Why am I telling my story? I travel the world every day, or each time I meet people or group of young people. I believe in young people, that young people has got the power to correct the past mistakes, and yet at the same time with the modern technology that we have with social media and the way we have access to so many things, they can have powers to correct the future. And so that's why I'm excited to come to your school. You guys did something amazing. You raised money for Goa. I never even knew who you guys are. So, but you went out and did something, you know what I mean? So I want to say thank you for the whole school, thank you. One person alone can only make a difference, but two or more people can change the world.
You see what you guys have done in the school. You join up together, you managed to pull me to come and speak to you guys, and at the same time you raise money for God. Those children would never know who you are, but you've become angels to the people that don't know you, but you've heard about their story. And that's what actually encouraged me to go on and tell my story wherever I go, to raise emotional intelligence to people that I meet, so that they can empathize and open their heart to the world at large. And so, I think I'm going to go on now, so I want to give you an intro on how I experienced war for the first time. The first time war happened in my country, I thought the world was ending. The bombs exploding, you see them flashing in different lights, dogs, animals, everything just confused. My mother would scream and all I could see is a mouth moving, and I couldn't hear her voice because the sounding of the bullets and everything was so loud. What happened in the war, it reached the core of my family. As I can talk now, my biggest sister was forced to marry when she was 13. My younger sister got raped several times in the war. At the age of 5, for the first time, I saw somebody shot next to me. I witnessed everything that we all just disappear in my eye. All my aunties died in the war, including my mother. They were all claimed by the war. All my uncles claimed by the war, except 2 that are alive now. So at the age of 7, I was told I'm going to go to school in Ethiopia. At 8, I became a child soldier. So I think I'll just leave it there, and probably for those who sleep in the session, I'm going to do a spoken word called Forced to Sin, which for them, so that they can know the story. So once you sleep and wake up with the music later, you miss something. Is that cool? Yeah. Is there anybody who want to sleep now? All right. You guys see this guy over here? You see the picture? That was me. It happened randomly that there was archive footages when I was in Ethiopia. I just got finished being trained as a child soldier. There are a lot of, I know if you've heard about the Lost Boys, some of them sometime, I have a documentary called War Child, and you could actually see the motions of the pictures. So this is how it goes. My dreams are like torment. My every moment, voices in my brain of friends that were slain, friends like Loa who died by my side of starvation, in the barren jungle and the desert plain. Next was I, but Jesus heard my cry, as I was tempted to eat the rotten flesh of my comrade. He gave me comfort. We used to raid villages, stealing chickens, goats and sheep, anything we could eat. I knew it was rude, but we needed food, and therefore I was forced to sin to make a living, forced to sin to make a living. Sometimes you gotta lose to win. Never give up, never give in. Left home at the age of 7. 1 year later, I live with an AK-47. By my side, slept with one eye open wide. Run dark, play dead and high. I've seen my people die like flies, but I've never seen a dead enemy, or at least one that I've killed. But still, as I wonder, I won't go under. guns barking like lightning and thunder. As a child, so young and tender, words I can't forget, I still remember. As a sergeant command, raising his hand, no retreat, no surrender. I carry the burn of the trauma. War child, child without a mama, still fighting in the struggle. Yet as I wage this new war, I'm not alone in this drama. No sit or stop, as I reach for the top. I'm fully dedicated like a patriotic cop. I'm on the fight, day and night. Sometimes I'm doing wrong in order to make things right. It's like I'm living a dream. First time I'm feeling like a human being. The children of Darfur, your empty bellies under telling nights, you that I'm fighting for. Left home, don't even know the day I'll ever return. My country's war-torn. Music I used to hear was bombs and fire of guns. So many people died that I don't even cry no more. Ask God question, what am I here for? Why are my people poor? And why, when the rest of the children were learning how to read and write, I was learning how to fight. I ate snails, vultures, rats, snakes, and anything that had life, I was ready to eat. I know it's a shame, but who is to be blamed? Thank you. Is it possible, you guys want the light, do you want to dim the audience? Is it possible to give them a bit of light? I want to see these guys' faces. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Awesome. Wow, that's another clip about me. So now I'm going to take you guys through a journey, because I came here to share my story with you so we could connect. And maybe in the future, God willing, I'll come with a whole band where we can, we can rock, Like, I know you guys love music. So, I'm gonna pick 3 parts of my journey. I think 2 parts. The early life of my life, my happiest memories, and how I got rescued by Emmanueal. And as I told you about the beginning of how war reached us, so my mother took us to the village. And in the villages, that's where I happened to, I laughed in my life that I've never laughed like that. Have you ever laughed until you feel you're... Yeah, I only see that with little kids sometimes. They laugh until they cry and they're still laughing. So it's the best thing. If you can laugh, it's actually good for your health. It boosts your immune system by 48 hours, I think. So I think we should get a laughing therapy, take care of all the sick people, and laugh then they get, so my happiest memory is when I was taken to the village. In the village, people walk naked. It's not like in the city where you're restricted, so you're actually allowed to be free. And so I was introduced into that life. I wasn't comfortable, no shoe, no nothing, so I have to be like any other kids. So when we were walking, my feet, I get taunt of the sun, burn my feet, and if I cry, other kids would laugh at me. So I became hardcore. But